Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedgen Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin. All right, here is the longer term perspective for Bitcoin and what has changed. Basically, nothing. Very little has changed. All the squiggles and wiggles on the short term charts are adding up to really just still a progression of this handle formation of the cup and handle. And I think, and you probably may have noticed, a lot of coins are going through the very similar pattern, very similar Elliott wave. Many coins, if not all, have finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up from the recent bottom. And because of those 5 waves up, they're doing a corrective sequence. Bitcoin is doing an ABCDE, probably, corrective sequence. Now, could this be more complex, WXYXZ sequence? Yes. Remember, there are 34 combinations at every turn and twist in a corrective move that could happen. But one thing that I just want to think about here on a pattern perspective is, and I have to say I've never seen this on a Bitcoin, but if we do, it'll be very interesting. So we have here a cup, and we have the handle. And this handle should be ABCD, and if it breaks out, great. Based on the head and shoulders, it's looking to be 17,300 for the minimum move. But what if, let me get rid of this. What if there was a second rounded bottom formation? And if that's the case, it'll be very interesting. I have never seen Bitcoin do double rounded bottom formations. It hasn't been seen as part of its personality, but it could. The only reason why I'm putting that into place is because if this ABCDE turns very slowly, we're basically building the left wall of a rounded formation. Then it's going to go into the basin stage, where it'll flatline out for a little while and then start climbing from there. So again, just to keep into awareness as to how this could play out, I think there is a potential of a second rounded bottom formation. If we don't get a big breakout, the more likely way for this to finish consolidating is to go and enter the basin phase of going sideways action before building the right side of the wall of the second, the yellow price rounded formation. Now let's look at the short term. Okay, here is the short term. Price has, from the wave D, declined in a 5 wave setup of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as it was stated and marked last night. That probably put in the wave A. I also said overnight expect the wave B bounce, and I think that's pretty much what started. So we probably have A, B, and C. I think there's another one more bounce coming into 8,400 or so, at least towards the blue top line trend reversal resistance line. Not trend reversal, trend line. Now, could this be the B right here? Yes, it could. And we could start doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight down to our down here. but I don't think so. I think there's one more bounce coming to a higher high, bounced it where the red B is, and then from there a short impulse downward in 5 waves to finish the C of E. If it wants to turn and just scream up from here, I'd be very happy. I'm sure everyone will be. Is that possible? Absolutely. But for me, possible and probable are very different instances. So we have 5 waves down. We have an A, B, and C. Let me label that. A is in, B is probably done, and C is next. So the yellow A, B, and C are the subwaves of the B. This red A, red B, and C is a zigzag. 5, 3. B waves always have 3 subwaves, which are counted as an ABC. And that ABC means the yellow A, yellow B is probably done, and now yellow C is where the one more bounce is likely. And C waves always have 5 subwaves. So I drew down here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So C of E. And that would complete the A, B, C, D, E movement of price moving in this channel between the two parallel blue lines. All right, let's see how the rest of today's price action move takes Bitcoin. And there's a lot more to come. I mean, this is very healthy. People are already getting worried and concerned and panicked. And I think, given that we did do 5 distinct waves up, this correction is very healthy. It's better than going vertical and then crashing back down again. Although that stage will probably come for Bitcoin again, but probably not until fall. Have a wonderful day.